So over the weekend, I watched probably the most heart tugging. I don't even know what. There's no words to describe what I just watched over this weekend, and it absolutely punched me in the gut. It had me crying like a bitch. Like I was tears from eye to eye, absolutely biting into my pillow like the SpongeBob GIF meme sticker. I was biting my pillow, sobbing. I was like, bro, what did I just watch? Now you're wondering, what is it? White Album 2. And honestly, I was not expecting that. I was not expecting all that. That absolutely grabbed me and just slapped me across the face like four times at the end. Um, from what started as just like a recommendation on TikTok that I saw, I was like, oh, White Album 2, it's like anime, like, pretty good recommendation. It was like, oh, like sometimes someone described it as like, oh, you want something, but you can't have it. And I was like, yeah, okay, you know what? Like, I looked at the description. It was like music. I like music anime. I was like, you know what? Let me dive into it. Let me see what it has in store for me. And boy, did it have something in store. Oh my good googly moogly. Well, first let's start with like the good things, and all the way up to like episode 10. It was great. It was chill. I mean, uh, I personally enjoyed it a lot. I gave it a 9, which is a very strong rating compared to what you see on the My Anime List stuff. But like, I think the reason why it's rated like a 7.5 average is because people don't like the ending. But personally, me, I thought it was bad, but good. Like it was just terrible, but it was good. Like I don't know, it truly left me like it was a big hole in my heart. I was like, bro, I need more. Like this was crazy. So yeah, the good things. Obviously the music. The music was so good. I've already added like the main banger songs to my Apple Music. It's really good. Yeah. Two, the characters were likable. They were likable all the way up until episode 10, and then they just all fall off a cliff, which for some reason I liked. I don't know, but the characters were likable. I think they have pretty good designs. I think Toma has the best design. She has like blue eyes, black hair. Like that's the most like unique design to me. The characters are cool. Yeah, the music's good. There was some funny parts, I guess, but I don't know. It was really comforting. It was a comforting show. It was nice. It was comforting. It was like I'm one of those guys. I'm a sucker for the comfy slice of life romance. Like that's just me. I'm a sucker for it. So when one of those comes along that I find and I enjoy, I have nothing but good things to say about it. What else can I say about it? It was good. I think the character development was pretty good actually. You kind of have Setsuna there. She is the orange-haired one. I mean, whoever's seen it knows what I'm talking about. But she is a girl who first starts off as more of like, she's known as like the girl in school is like, like the model, the idol, like, like the ideal like girl. Like everyone like thinks, oh, she's so pretty, and all that. And she kind of just went along with that until she met the main character Haruki, and then boom, he kind of shows her like, yo, you don't have to do what all these people in the school think. You don't have to be held up to this image, right? You can be like whatever you want to be. You can be whatever you want to do, whatever you want to be. That's you. You can do that. And then she does that. She wants to sing. She sings with the group. Boom. Toma. Goated. That is best girl for sure. Yeah, she is very cold-hearted in the beginning, but because of her loneliness and not being around her mother and not being with her mother, but then boom, Haruki opens up her heart, and obviously that leads to two people who have been changed by one guy. You know what that means? Love triangle. Oh, buddy. And yeah, I mean, those were like probably the best parts of the show. I mean, other than that, like I think as I said, I'm a guy that enjoys like the comfy slice of life. I really love music anime. Like a good song in anime will get me for sure. I love music. So good music anime will also get me as well. So that's why I probably was so attracted to it. But then it all goes to shit. What was that ending, bro? Spoiler alert. Everything goes fucking wrong. everything goes wrong. Dude, he dates Setsuna. Okay, I'm like, but I knew that he didn't like her. I was like, there's no way he's not in love with her, because he kind of just went with it when she kissed him. He was just like, oh, whatever. He didn't even like think about Toma or like give it any thought. He just started dating her, and the whole time they're dating, he's like still like trying to talk to Toma and like, you know, explore his relationship with her. I'm like, bro, I know you don't like her, so where is the story gonna go? Because there's no way they just end it and you're still with this girl that you don't even really love. Like, everyone who's watching the show knows that this guy does not love her. I was like, where's this gonna go? Oh, okay, let me just fuck you. Let me just shit on this whole thing. Boom. He, all of a sudden, you hit episode 10 and you get this whole amazing backstory of him and Toma, and like how when they first met, how he opened her heart. Like, it was like, what, it was like almost 3 episodes of that, and I was like, damn, like they really, like, they should have been together from the beginning. Like, this is obviously, like, they obviously love each other. Like, this was some, like, even like they had like a week of staying together and sleeping over, like when he was trying to teach her, when she was trying to teach him guitar, like in like what, like episode 4 or whatever. I was like, bro. And then they show the whole backstory, and she's like completely like vulnerable and opened her heart to this person. I'm like, there is no way you guys don't end up together in the end. Like, something's gonna happen. They're gonna break up. And I'm like, they're also all best friends. So what is gonna happen here? Boom. Everything goes to shit. They find out she's leaving to go to Paris or whatever to live with her mom, and all hell just breaks loose. He gets on the phone. He's talking about, mind you, he's in the relationship with Setsuna, the other girl. He is on the phone talking about some, I love you. Don't leave me. Like, why did you leave me? What when there's like episode 11 or 12 or whatever it was, when he kissed her for the first time, cheating on his damn girlfriend, who was also, we're also all best friends. They're all just interlinked. And he just kisses her and starts cheating. And I'm like, bro, you are the scum of the earth. The main character after that, I was like, bro, Haruki, you are the scum of the earth. You are the worst. You may be the worst human to ever exist. You may be the worst character in fiction ever. I absolutely despise him. I was like, what are you doing? First of all, if she's not your girlfriend, she's still your very close friend, and you absolutely just fucked her. You just screwed her over. All for your own selfish desires. Which, let me wrap that up at the end. Boom. That happens. She smacks the fuck out of him. She's like, oh my god, get away from me. You're dating my best friend. This is wrong. Even though she loves him. And at the end, you know what they do? They have a one night of love. He calls her up again. He's like, yo, I love you. Like, we need to be together. They smash. They bang. They kiss. They cry. And the whole time I'm sitting there and watching, I'm just like, my heart is being broken as I am watching. And then the next day, when she's leaving to go to Paris at the airport or whatever, Setsuna comes in and she's like, oh, like, and that's what hurts me. She's such a good person. She comes in and she's like, hey, like, I heard you were, like, he was lying, saying that he was sick, he wasn't feeling well. She came to take care of him, to nurture him back to health. And you are ignoring all her calls, and you are fucking her best friend because you weren't man enough to say before that, oh, I don't love you, I love this other girl, let's work it out. You're disgusting. And then it gets worse. This is where the show picked me up and smacked me on the ass multiple times. Hard, aggressive. And then once my ass cheeks were burning red, it came back, took a stick, and shoved it up my bum. At the airport, they are going to say their final goodbyes. Like, no, we have to see her. We have to go say goodbye. They pull up. She's there. Toma, standing. I'm about to leave. Like, see you guys later. Tears start going. He goes up to her and starts macking the shit out of her in front of Setsuna. Are you the worst human to ever exist? Yeah, you might be. God. But I loved it. I loved it. I don't know why. I loved it. All that. I was sitting there looking at my TV, tears rushing down my face. I was like, what did I just watch? This was evil. This was pure evil, but it's realistic, bro. They all had their selfish desires. Setsuna, she was amazing, she was nice, but she threw herself in front of those two when she knew they loved each other because she loved him. She did it for her own selfish desire. Haruki, he smashed the girl he really loved because of his selfish desires. He wanted what he wanted. The heart wants what it wants. Shout out Selena Gomez. Toma, she went along with it. She participated in those deeds as well because she loves him. That's her desire. All of them had their desire and they wanted to see it through. And man, did that shit on me. I want to say don't watch it, but you should watch it. You should. I'm going to play the visual novel either on my own time or on this channel. I mean, maybe someone wants to see me play it. This game is from like 2013. Maybe no one wants to see it, but if you do, let me know. Thanks for listening.